Oh man, go
Yeah.
ahead.
Hey, but that old H Money, man, that H Money energy, man, it never gets old, right?
Hey, y'all next.
Hey,
Y'all next. Fuck Errol Spence.
hey, man,
Man,
come on.
he should be orthodox.
Hey, we don't want no issues with H, man. Hey, he really tripping. He really needs to bring back that when he beam in with the hat low. We ain't seen
Yeah,
that,
facts,
man. We need
facts,
that energy.
facts. You're right.
That's
Oh man.
crazy, man. Hey, but I don't, he tripping talking about Deontay. I can't wait for Deontay to knock old Tyson Fury ass out. I'm really
Whew.
the H campaigning for him so hard. He a fuck boy. What H was saying? He a fanboy.
Uh,
He a fanboy. That nigga
man.
goofy with all that damn COVID shit, man. I'm so tired of him, man. Just fight,
Yeah,
man. Just
facts.
fight, man. But hey, but what you think about male fight though, Fred? I ain't really had the chance to.
Oh yeah. I thought he lost. I thought he lost 8-4, 7-5.
Damn.
Um, um, I thought he could have won though.
Yeah.
Like I was thinking like I didn't really see the early parts of the fights, but the 10th round, I thought he could have stopped him.
Yeah.
And I thought the second round I was watching it, but I wasn't as intently because the basketball game was on.
Yeah.
And so I thought I was passively watching, but I thought the fight was going to end because I'm like watching the game, then I'm watching, and I thought he was going to stop him in the second round. And I think that if he would have had a fight in between, because Castano had a fight in between, I thought he would have stopped him. I really believe it. And hopefully we get the rematch.
Yeah. I'm looking forward to
They
it.
did great numbers. We just found out today 500,
Oh, damn, for real?
500. And, what numbers in the 534, 35, 36,000?
That's good
Yeah.
as hell.
Yeah. So yeah, but you know, I wish him well.
Yeah.
Good luck to Jamel. But yeah,
I,
but I don't think I don't think the rematch is gonna happen though.
I heard, and I did hear you see that. I heard you say that. Why
I
you?
don't think so. I don't think I think they're gonna move Jamel like he won that fight. Thank you, 536. I think they're gonna move him like he won the fight.
Nah, man, I think they're gonna run it back. I think people want to see that.
Oh, people do want to see it.
Yeah.
It's the if you get 536 people,
Yeah.
if you get 536 people when you're used to getting 200,000, 300,000,
Yeah.
people have spoken.
Nah, right.
So we'll sit back and see. I think they should. I mean, that would be a great Christmas gift,
Yeah. Because
the
my thing was even with it's like I mean I feel you on saying that they might move them accordingly and all that, but nah, I don't know how that'll look. Because I mean, it's only so much they can do. You got one dude with 3 belts, you got one dude with one. Like,
yeah.
go ahead, finish that, handle that. How many fights Jamel really gonna have without handling that before they like, hey bro, like why ain't you going over there to see about Buddy? Same with Castano. How many fights could he really have without them being like, hey bro, like man, you got the other three over there. You don't want them, you know?
Yeah.
So I don't think they're gonna let it linger. I think they're gonna go handle it for sure. And I know Jamel want it.
Yeah, I saw that Tone Brown sent it to me, I think. Somebody sent it to me. That Jamel said he wants the rematch. That's
Yeah,
good.
because I seen some stuff floating around like they was trying to play him, like like he ain't really want it, and it was tough and all that. I mean, yeah, he definitely had to dig, but yeah, he want that for sure. He want that. He on the brink of making history. I don't know too many people that wouldn't want to go ahead and lock that in. You know what I'm saying?
Well, he would be the first. He would be the first.
4 belt era.
Yeah, in the 4 belt era. He definitely gotta do that. Yeah. He gotta get on some PR though. He gotta do some brand repairing.
In what aspect, Fred? What you talking?
Say it again, please.
No, I said in what aspect?
I mean, he turned me off as a fan, and I know there's people who think like me, you know what I mean? So I think he got to,
With it ain't about
yeah, that too. And just for me, it was just like,
yeah.
I got shooters, like I got killers, huh?
Right.
Yeah.
Nah, but a lot of people really took that out of context. You see,
Uh,
back and really broke down what he said. He was more so saying as far as like in that, not on a large scale. And
uh-huh.
people know, like Mel walk around, he got a chip on his shoulder.
Yeah,
You know,
sure.
he an emotional dude when it comes to boxing and really being outspoken. So you got to kind of give Mel, the benefit of the doubt when just jumping off the porch and speaking on,
Okay.
or saying how he feel.
Okay. I didn't see it in that way, but you know, he'll be out doing interviews for he'll be doing 100 interviews for the Earl fight. So and obviously he may get asked questions about the fight and it looked like I didn't see him, but I heard it. It was on Champ's side, but he was way more calm. He was way more calmer in his delivery and stuff like that in the post fight. But I got to go back and watch it and see it.
Yeah,
and see what he looked like. Yeah.
and too, I mean, even like from the scoring standpoint, it's always different watching a ringside than it is watching it at the crib.
Yeah.
And,
Yeah.
'cause I
Yeah.
mean, you know, and you know, it's easy to be swayed when you're hearing the odds and
Right.
it's
Right.
TV, but in reality, you sitting there, you can see him coming off the glove, and you know, it's like, man, he's so busy, but he ain't hitting shit.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. He hit him in the did you see the third round? People say he was held up on the ropes. Is that true or false?
what you mean held up on the ropes?
When Castano hit him.
Oh, he clipped him. I mean, he got it. That was a good shot for sure.
Uh-huh.
But I mean,
Did the ropes hold him up or no?
we were sitting on the other side of the ring.
Oh, so that's I thought maybe it may have been on your side.
Nah, it wasn't.
Okay.
Whenever that happened, Castaño's back was to us, and Mel was on the other side. So of course, I seen him drop, kind of, you know, but I seen him take back too. But you know, as far as getting held up by the ropes, I mean, shit, we ain't. His back it was a straight angle, but I mean, you know, shit happens, man. It's boxing, you know.
How's camp?
Man, it's going good, man. It's going smooth. Errol's in dog. I mean, EJ in dog shape, man.
He is, huh? He is.
And, you know, you got a lot of people, man. I wanted to. I mean, I want to tell the people, man. Yeah, y'all keep saying it's gonna be close and Pacquiao gonna do this and all that shit. Yeah, he loving all that.
I like as I said when the fight was announced or being talked about, or no, it was just being announced because it came out of left field for me that Friday. Yeah. I can't see Manny winning this fight. I know Only Dad's podcast he's turning. Hey, he's getting, he's changing colors now. But
right,
I just see if the boxing don't work out for Earl, I think he'll just manhandle him.
I mean, Manny's a hell of a legend. Much respect to him. He's accomplished a lot in the sport, man. And he's a great dude, you know, from his philanthropy and, you know, just his energy. Like when we ran into him at Fox, man, you weren't, you know, there, but you know, they did probably like 3 interviews together, back to back to back. And it was, you know, it was all love, you know, because of course DJ ain't the type to be like, oh, you know, looking all crazy and, you know, keeping weird energy, because at the end of the day, business is business. But he doesn't genuinely, you know, dislike really anybody, you know. So, but he know what time it is, man. He know, like, I mean, he said, you know, Manny gonna wore you to sleep. Like Manny gave him a compliment about being better than Floyd and saying how good of a champion he was, and the reason that he picked him because he wanted to fight the best and he feels he's the best at 147 and all this and that. EJ was like, yeah, that shit cool, bro. But when them lights come on, he finna be on my ass, and I ain't.
Yeah, he did say that.
I'm finna be on his, you know what I'm saying?
Right. And you know what's beautiful about Manny? I said this a couple days ago, is how he's just connected to the human side of the fans.
Yeah,
it's beautiful. Like Ellie's doing a hell of a job covering him. He did a great job with Tank as well.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's just beautiful. I haven't watched the videos, but I see him on my timeline. Yeah, and I'm like, damn, man, he's so connected to his fans, man.
And he's a global icon. I've been talking to, you know, I got some things lined up with one of the guys that he knows, you know, pertaining to doing some philanthropy collectively, and you know, he was telling me, man, like, it's people, I mean, in the States, it's people waiting outside of the gym, waiting outside of his crib every single day. I'm like, man, as you know, like, ain't too many dudes really just getting that. Of course, you know, when they go to the mall and pop out, but people standing outside waiting everywhere you go. Like, nah, man, he's a global icon.
Yeah, he's man. He got generational love.
Yeah,
the father and the son love him. You get what I'm saying? Like, man, yeah, that's special, man. And
he was on the brink of being a superstar then. He damn near finna surpass it now for sure with this.
Yeah.
And he finna beat his ass.
Yeah. Nah, this would be a great look. Especially if he stop him.
Yeah, nah, for sure. You know, send him off the right way. You know, he don't really train you know, to stop nobody. If it comes, he just trains to win and make it look one-sided. You know what I'm saying? So shit.
How do you see it?
Man, to be honest, I think he's gonna stop Manny. You know, I've said it since I mean, because I always felt like Al was gonna get it done. You know, and anybody was to get the fight, shit, it was gonna be him. Because in reality, at the end of the day, Manny's all about making bread. Not saying this is a money grab, but you know, he's a guy that wants to fight the best. But also too, I mean, shit, Manny know he wasn't gonna be able to make this type of money with anybody else, with Ryan, with Keith or not Keith, but Mikey or Sean or whoever, all these dudes that was talking about. I mean, you know, Bud. He wasn't gonna make that type of bread with nobody else. So I mean, I knew he was gonna get it done, but you know, I think EJ gonna wear him out because I've said it since day one. If he ever got that opportunity, man, he's quick. Yeah, he got power, but he leave his hands down too much, you know. And I know first and foremost,
he does after he throws.
Yeah, exactly. And it's like, nah, that ain't it when you fighting E and shit. You know, I know Manny got power, but he got power too. So you getting wailed on 12 rounds or 6 rounds or 8 rounds or however many it is, and you got your hands down. It's gonna be a long night. That'll be for anybody. So. And he's been fighting like that. What? How many years? He's been pro like 28 years, 26.
Oh, nothing's changing with Manny at this point.
Exactly. So I feel like he's gonna set himself up to get clipped. So, but we'll see.
How do y'all? Oh, let me get Jarvis. Jarvis J. Ask EJ if I bet my mortgage on him, will he reimburse me if the fight doesn't go his way?
Boy, we got you. Shit, hell, I ain't never bet on my brother, but nigga, I might bet with you, baby.
Jarvis wouldn't bet $25. He was mad. He lost $100 in Vegas or something last 2 days ago. Yeah,
hey, the gig's up and they playing, they talking crazy, Jarvis. So bet the house, man. It's gonna be Christmas, baby.
Facts. Oh, Kyle wants to jump in. I just read it right now, Kyle.
Kyle, what's up, baby?
What's going on, man? Listen.
Hey, man, I beamed in with the merch on just for you, man. I'm glad that you're watching, man.
I did one of these as soon as I seen it.
Yeah, shout out the boxing section, baby.
We appreciate it, man. Hey, I'm looking forward to this, man. You got sweatsuits too?
You said what?
You got sweatsuits too?
Yeah, they'll be there. Shit, they should be in like next week. I ain't want to throw them up and do no pre-order and shit like that, and we ain't got them to ship out, but they'll be on there next week, bro. So yeah, I'll definitely be back.
So everything will be on next week.
Huh?
So everything will be up next week?
Yeah, for sure.
You got the hoodies and the shirts right now?
Yeah, we just got shirts right now. Hoodies are probably, we might mess around and do them, you know, as like a little, hey, you know, salute on winning, you know, go get these hoodies after the fight type stuff.
Okay, cool. Okay.
Online right now? You got the shirts online right now?
Yep. Shirts and hats alive right now, Kyle. Yep.
You ain't said that, man.
I'll get mine tomorrow or by the weekend.
Knowing, man, I'm already knowing. But I'll send it to my PO because we'll do it that way. Hey, Kyle, what you think of the fight, bro?
You came back with different thoughts.
Yeah, Jamel's what you think?
I had Jamel winning that fight. Not by much.
That's crazy that you said that, because I mean, shit, Steven, like I was really, because of course I'm watching, but I'm not really scoring it. Steven was scoring it round by round, and we were sitting right by him and shit. At 10, he had a 6-4 Jamel. So I felt like that 11th round, it put him over the top. And then the 12th, I mean, that arguably could have went either way. But shit, I thought he took it.
Oh, Steven be scoring fights?
Yeah, he do.
Oh, that's dope. He be into it then.
Yeah, he do.
Yeah, it's going down, brother.
Steven, my dude. Steven.
Yeah, Steven cool people, man.
Oh, he is cool. Yeah. And so is his girl.
Both
I like them. I like them both.
Steven a real good dude. He humble, man. And he really a fan of sport. He just exec that they put in position to run shit, and he, you know, just doing all right at it now. Like he really be tapped in, and he really love boxing for sure.
Yeah, no. Boxing is his baby though. Boxing is like the coolness to his job.
Yeah,
you know? Like he really enjoys it for sure.
Like telling the story, nobody does it better. Those all access, man. Did you see the one with Jamal? That I damn near cried. I was like, shit.
Oh, his mom.
Yeah. Mom,
Tank got me though. I didn't cry, but Tank got me.
He was talking about Jamel and his relationship and all that. Like, man, that's my brother.
Yeah, but you know what's going on there. So you got a great understanding than I do.
Yeah,
I didn't know it was that. I didn't know it was that fractured.
Yeah, no, for sure. I mean, you know, you got two brothers that, you know, all these people in the middle, you know, and shit, both got money, you know, shit that makes shit tricky at times, you know.
I'm glad they're working it out though, because they're blood brothers, and no matter what happens, they got to support one another.
No, for sure. I told them, you know, I talked to Mel and Jamal. You know, I told Jamal, like, bro, like that shit, you know, that might have been one of the best episodes I've seen on All Access.
Yeah.
Mel, at the end of the day, they both black, they both get money, outspoken, you know. People hate that. I told him at the end of the day, you know, shit, with him getting back with his brother and tapping back in, that's what they don't want to see. So shit, keep pushing the envelope. Y'all keep balling and stunning on each other together, you know?
Yeah, do it together.
Yeah.
Do it together, man, because that's an unbreakable bond. And they twins.
Yeah.
You know I mean?
And they don't get enough credit, man. Mel and Ma, man, they both solid dudes, both good people. And if they rock with you, you know, they take care of their people, man, from both of their teams. I know, you know, both of their teams. And they, you know, they taking care of real well for sure. No issues. So
yeah, I just want to see Jamal fight, you know. I would love to see him fight Andrade, excuse me.
Yeah.
I just heard the interview today with Ronnie Shields on Fight Hub. That interview. And Ronnie Shields like, no way he's getting that fight. But I'm like, somebody needs a marquee win, you know.
Okay.
Yeah. We etching stone, man. You know what I'm saying? We good to go.
Yeah, that way. Appreciate that support, man.
Yeah. We don't horse around, man.
I want Ma to get that fight, man. I think that I mean, of course, but you know, nowadays it's kind of like, you know, shit. People be trying to secure the bag. So I mean, not saying that I feel like Andrade would give him any problems, but if it don't go his way, if stuff does look a little different, of course, that's the first thing they're gonna jump on. Oh, he doesn't deserve the Canelo fight. I feel like that's why these dudes, you know, delay a lot of these fights that, you know, us as the true casual, not casual, but the true boxing fans want to see. You know, they don't want anything, you know, made unclear as far as like, like case in point, you know, Mayo, you know, now whoever he tries to fight next in whichever direction he goes, if he doesn't take Castaño next, arguably, you know, this fight took away from a bigger fight if somebody was to come back. You know what I'm saying?
I get it.
And with like with Montiel, now everybody's saying like, oh, you know, Jamal isn't ready for Canelo and all this. So I feel like that's why a lot of those dudes stall out, like the other fights that may not be as big as the other ones monetarily, but competition-wise might be good for him.
Yeah, I just hope he fights somebody because he's been calling out. He called out David Benavidez, and we held him accountable here in the shop.
Yeah.
So we just want to, you know, see it. You know, like if you say it, you know, honor your word. You know, make the fight. You know, so so I don't know what's going to happen with him because he needs a fight. He needs a marquee fight, and I think it may be Andrade, or they can, because the other, maybe it's the other kid. Maybe they can convince America Chris Eubanks is good, you know. But you know, somewhere on the lines of that though.
Really disappointed that the boxing media let Triple G off the hook, man.
They
let him off the hook every time. They let that dude off the hook every single time.
I didn't. That motherfucker is.
I do not want to see him come back and fight. If he don't come back and fight a dog, like I'm over Triple.
Right.
I don't want to.
He want to go to Japan and shit.
Canelo don't want to fight him, so and he keep talking about Canelo. Nah, bro, we don't want to see that, fam. His last fight was garbage. Who was that dude? You know?
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, I thought he lost to Derenchenko.
Man. Oh, that was the Derenchenko fight?
Well, I thought he lost to that. That was the fight before that.
That was the fight before that.
Sean said, I was at the fight, 7-5 Charlo. Stop all the Fugazi stuff, Fred.
Hey, man.
Lions only, keep running him out. I thought he lost. I thought Charlo lost.
Oh, okay.
Listen, we about to rewatch that. So we doing a Sean Porter, Errol Spence fight tonight. And then right after that, we're going to go into the Jermell Charlo. Castaño. I told you I got to do it twice.
I'm going to tap in over there then, man. Y'all doing that. That's pretty good.
Yeah. So, yeah,
I like round 7 through 12 of that fight. Round 7 through 12.
And that's the thing, too, Fred. Shit, it's all about what have you done for me lately. I feel like Jermell closed the show. Yeah, on the front end.
He did win the last 3 rounds. I had him winning the last 3.
Come on, man. Come on.
Back 2 rounds. What he did was he stole the last bit of the round. Yeah. So like he'll let Jermell do all the work until the last 30 seconds.
Oh,
and he was throwing a flurry. And then they said, oh, he got the round. But it's like, dude, the round is 2 minutes. It ain't 30 seconds. Exactly. What about the other minute and a half that Jermell Charlo was hitting him with the jab and controlling the fight?
And he wouldn't have been able to steal them rounds like he was doing if Jermell ass wouldn't have been on the damn ropes.
That's exactly what I was about to say. What the hell is going on?
Man, I don't know, man. I think he was just I think Castaño got some crack. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like, you know, when he hit Jermell ass in that third round, he was like, okay, you know. And he was like, Jermell's smart. Like, I don't know if y'all peep, but Castaño, that head down, overhand right, like he was not missing with that. He was hitting Jermell with that all damn night. So I feel like whenever he was hurting him, like Castaño is the dude, that you run in on and he's hurt, but he still has enough bearings and wherewithal to crack your ass. Or he's going to play hurt, get you to run in there and hit your ass with some shit. So I felt like he kind of respected his power and knew that, you know? And that's why he was kind of hesitant on really. Because, I mean, to me, like, I felt like this fight, he stayed a lot more composed than he normally does.
He didn't throw the uppercut but one time the whole fight.
Right.
Or the one uppercut.
Or the jab. If he throws the jab, he wins easily.
Because when he had him hurt on the ropes, he didn't throw the uppercut. Because I'm waiting to see Tony Harrison uppercut. You know what I'm saying? When he threw like 3 uppercuts at Tony Harrison, and you know what I'm saying. So I'm thinking this is over with.
Right.
He threw one uppercut the whole fight. I couldn't believe it.
He was tripping, but like I said, I think, you know, it's really because he felt Castaño power. And that dude, man, he has some crack, bro. He really is like a more skillful Chino Madonna.
Yeah. The Argentine dudes is tough though.
I like it. Hell yeah, bro. That dude, like I said, he got some crack, bro. It's surprisingly one of his boys is he in camp with us. It's a dude named Alberto Palomita. He 18-1. He helping us get ready and shit. He good. So them Argentinian dudes, man, they got some shit, but he real sharp, real crafty, you know. So
is Frank Martin gonna be on the undercard, you think?
Yeah, for sure.
Oh, that's beautiful. I'm excited to see him fight again. I thought he looked good his last fight.
Frank a dog, he coming for that whole 135-pound division for sure.
Real, we got to have him come on when they announce his fight.
Yeah, most definitely. Yeah. As soon as he get his opponent and shit like that, Frank will love to pop back in. He working hard, man. He a dog. Frank coming for them boys, man.
He looked in shape. I just saw a picture of y'all 3.
Yeah, we had to fight.
Yeah, he looked in shape.
Nah,
Errol looks in shape too now.
Who?
Earl looks in shape now too.
In shape, Fred. Come on now. He ain't stopped working. Shit.
No, it's very apparent.
The next day after Danny, we was back at it, 7 miles.
I saw him run. I saw him run on his
story. He's back with Blu-ray 100%, or
yeah, he been tapping in with Blue for sure. I mean, you see, Chisel cut the fuck up, you know, and he cracking like a motherfucker. So
he is.
Hell yeah,
man.
Hell yeah. And we 4 weeks out, so you can tell like he ran.
Are we that close?
Yeah, hell yeah. He ramping up the pace.
Oh, this is Wilder week. This is the 20th. Yeah.
4 weeks out.
Yeah. Damn.
Can Burley Brooks get a decision, man?
Hey, yeah, Burley's trying to stop something. He's trying to knock something off this next round.
He won't. They won't give him a decision, man. Like the last fight, he won that fight clearly, and they gave it to the other guy, man.
Yeah.
But I mean, you know, Burley young, man. He's still learning, but he's skillful, great talent, and he gonna be good. But he just that last one, man, he just kind of got caught up in just a moment and really wasn't just thoroughly stepping back and thinking the whole fight. He was trying to fight the inside when in reality, shit, that dude was smaller than him. He should have just boxed him on the outside and he could have easily cruised to a victory.
Hey, your boy H Money says Frank Martin versus Devin Haney.
Hey man, I don't even want. Hey man, tell H I rock with him. I don't even want him to do Devin like that.
Oh man,
we're gonna knock him
off. That's what he just said.
Frank a dog. He cut different, and too, you know, just being 100% transparent. Like a lot of these niggas, no disrespect to Devin, no disrespect to you know, Tank, T.O., any of them dudes, but Frank got an edge though. Like Frank was selling his own tickets to his shows, shit like that. Like he got it out the mud. Like he wasn't groomed to be no champion or no shit like that. Like Frank came out of left field. He just beat his ass. He just beat ass all the way to where he at. He was hustling tickets and, you know, his promoters back at home wasn't putting him on those shows unless he could sell a certain amount of tickets. And
wow.
he shot to Dallas, E threw him the lob, and he came through and just dunked that motherfucker.
That's dope. That's dope. That's a great story.
He ain't stopped cracking chins still. Since he gave him the lob, and that's what it's all about. Your brother put you in position, man, and you know, one side of performances and handle your business. And Frank, you know, even like this last one, like I told him, like, you know, anybody that comes through or that's in the gym with us, that's younger, I always try to give them little gems and, you know, kind of tell them the difference between good and great fighters compared to me watching E before the Olympics to him being where it is now. You know, in the last one, I remember like it was yesterday. He was hitting the bag, and, you know, Frankie said something. He was like, man, Jay, he was just talking shit like, man, I'm tired, but I'm working though, Jay, I'm working. I was like, hey, shit, you could be tired slinging boxes at FedEx, you know, some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? He was like, man, you right about that. You right about that. He was like, but one thing about me, Jay, when it's time to fight, I show up, bro. I show up. And then shit, you seen him. He knocked bro smoothed out. But he was doing all that talking at the press conference, beating on his chest, saying what he was going to do to Frank and all this and this and that. That's why you seen, like, when Frank cracked him, like, he walked over him like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? I was like, okay, Frank. Yeah, but he humble, though.
See, I think Errol Spence is going to do what Floyd was supposed to do with the money team.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because Errol know how to stay out the way, but still do enough to where everybody know, like, okay, that's his fighter. Let's follow him, but he not all in the fucking way. And so I think he's gonna be a better version of Floyd when it comes to, in the words of the great philosopher Frederick S. Mark, as it pertains to promoting.
No knock to Floyd, but you know, you know, EJ really ain't with. You know, he don't got what they say. All in you got to
got the videos, dancing.
The Diddy.
Yeah, nah, he ain't on that, bro. But if you work hard and he can tell that you really, you know, you really about that action and you really want it, he gonna put you in position, and that's all you need to do is give you the platform. You supposed to do anything else. You know, in hindsight, and that's why, you know, like shit, Frank tapping in to different YouTube platforms and really showing love, like that ain't nothing EJ got to tell him to do because he want it. You know what I'm saying? Just like with you, Frank, we had the one little, with you, Fred, we had the one little slip up, but he was on my line. Hey, Jay, nah, bro, tell, you know, he broke back and let him know, like, I'm trying to tap in, you know. Even on the boxing section, Kyle, shit, you know, he trying to tap in, man.
Man, shit, we up every night, shit.
You know, that's a phone.
I'll do midday appointments too, though.
Hell yeah! Hey, listen, me and Fred was talking. Now I gotta get this on wax because fuck it, I gotta just ask. Now listen, I want to cover. Now, I don't know about a whole training camp or whatever. I just want to go and just interview EJ or y'all at the camp, man. You know what I mean? And I was really just gonna do it for Fred. I just want to be in the mix. I just want to be able to just be in that joint, man. And I told Fred, man, shit, I'll pay for that nigga to go. That's how serious I am about that shit.
I told Fred to quit playing and pull up. Fred, pull up, man. Yeah, come on. Hey,
I got my Mecca trip next week, and then I was telling him I may pop in, but it's too close to the fight, and I don't want to deal with that COVID shit. You know what I mean? Like, I'm kind of superstitious like that. Like, as loud as I am on this network, I don't bother y'all fight week. Like, I just, you know what I mean? I'm just superstitious like that.
Right.
You know?
Nah, Fred, pull up and tap in. Kyle, roll with him. Y'all good, man.
Yeah, thank you.
Everybody. As long as you on some chill shit and you know, you have to work, Kyle, you good, man.
Yeah.
But you get in that 50 pictures and all that shit. We're gonna like, hey, man.
Hell no.
Hey, what's the website?
Come on, bro. What you on, Jay? So,
what's the website?
ESPN.com, man. They gonna get that now.
Say it again, please.
Yeah, but you know, that's because I was waiting on the video. We're gonna run a promo video for it tomorrow. But yeah.
Oh, that's fly. That's fly.
Right now. We got a pretty dope video we're gonna drop, you know.
I just bought my 3 shirts and a hat. You know what I'm saying?
Come on, Kyle, tap in, man.
Yeah, I'll get mine tomorrow.
Yeah. I wasn't fucking around, man. As soon as I seen it, I said, "Oh, let's get it."
Yeah,
you know I ain't missed the merch drop since Sean Porter, Errol Spence.
Nah, we appreciate the support, man. For sure. Shit, my son appreciate it.
How's your son doing, man?
Man, good, man. Just eating. eating, pooping, and getting bigger, man. That's it.
That's beautiful, man.
He going
Man, that fatherhood stuff, especially. We
Yeah.
talk about fatherhood a lot in there.
He turned
That's amazing.
so he trying to talk and shit. I'm like, man, dude, like, what you know? His mama called me because they're in Houston right now because my girl from H-Town, so he's spending some time with his grandfather. They'll FaceTime me and he ooh.
Yeah. Oh yeah, he loved daddy. Oh, he loved daddy.
Hey, man. So he a little bundle of joy, man. I can't wait till it get bigger to where his little subconscious start to form and I can really pour into him because I got some shit waiting on him for sure. We're gonna be
what's his name?
Noble.
Noble and Dallas is Errol's son's name?
Yeah. Noble and Dallas, man. And that.
How far apart are they?
5 months.
Oh, they gonna be best friends, dog.
Be riding for sure. And
they gonna be brothers, man.
Oh, look, cuz, man. Look, cuz, big cuz, and they be,
that's dope. Man. That's dope. I had a favorite cousin. I'm going to see him next week. I can't wait I can't wait to see my cousin Buck, man, in Virginia. Oh my gosh. I'm so excited.
Anytime Dallas is around him, we at the house, bro. He be trying to jump in and stroll. It's like, hey, bro, strong enough. Come on, man. Them legs warm. Let's get it. We got work to do.
Would you ever put him in boxing?
Nah. He gonna definitely know how to as far as fighting, nah. Not to fight professionally, but he definitely gonna know how to defend himself, Kyle, for sure.
Yeah, for sure.
On his school or somebody trying, they gonna get more than what they asked for. And somebody, mama, daddy, gonna be calling me like, man, why you son? Where my son? Son, hey, you gonna be ready for sure.
Yeah, my son is rounding the corner of that. He just asked this weekend he wants to get better at basketball, so I think the boxing is coming next,
man.
And, so I'm real elated because I just sat back because I didn't want to be I don't know because I'm learning on the job, so I didn't know where to push and pull when he was younger.
Yeah,
and Dre said, put him in the piano. So I followed her lead, put him in the piano, and now he's in his 3rd or 4th year in piano. Nice. And I was whooping his butt in basketball last week, right? And he kept on missing, and I kept on making. It was like 5-foot shots, so it's easier for me to make them. And he was like, and I think it was registering. He said, man, I want to get better. And I think and that's why fathers are so important because I know what went through his mind. Like, I want to be better or like my daddy. You get what I'm saying? Oh. And so I'm just elated that I went and bought 2 basketballs yesterday or 2 days ago, man. And I'm excited. We were on the front porch today. Basketball. Hey, I had to keep the door open. Flies coming in. I was like, I'm not missing the game, but I gotta dribble with Lincoln.
And I didn't know you hoop like that, Fred. You know, I balled too, man.
I used to be really good. Like I used to be like D1 good, but I'm 43 now, and
went to the state finals, man. So I got a nice little hoop resume.
Oh, okay, yeah. I was
a 2020 man in high school.
I ain't mad at you, Kyle. I feel that.
By 20, down by 20, I got in the game.
Oh man, yeah, man. I had my turn. It's just me, and every so often I hit that bag. You know what I mean? And,
that's dope.
That's what it is.
Not really trying to pressure him because I've been thinking about that. And I talked to one of my old coaches that used to train me back in the day, and I was telling him like, when he get old enough, I'm gonna put a basketball in his hand, football, and whatever he choose, we're gonna let him ride with it. And he was like, nah, fuck that. He was like, because and have the experience and know what basketball afforded you opportunity wise. Why would you leave him a chance? Why would you put him in track or do something else? He was like, shit, you don't know nothing about track. You don't know nothing about football to the point.
Right.
Giving him the game can really, get him into college or, get him different resources. Because if that's anything that basketball did for me, man, it taught me people skills and it got me relationships and resources still to this day. And I ain't ever played D1 or nothing like that because my grades was trash. But I was just hooping just to play. I mean, I was going to school just to play basketball. So
yeah.
But he was like, yeah, don't leave him the chance. He was like, where basketball took you and the doors that are open. He was like, shit, put that basketball in his hand, man, and push him towards it. And, see what he do. I was like, damn, that's dope. So soon as he get old enough, man, we're gonna roll that ball right in front of him.
I'm not sure if DB want to chime in on this conversation,
start putting Space Jam on and shit.
Yeah,
that's what
that came out yesterday, right, or last week?
Did y'all check it out?
I ain't watched it yet,
bro. That shit was good to me, man. I thought it was good. I think people need to.
Was it better than the first one?
it's totally different. It's not even like comparable.
Okay.
Storylines are totally different. The direction is way different. It's not even the same at all. Now my son will tell you he liked the first one better. Because whenever I try to put the second one on, he always be like, nah, nigga, that Bugs Bunny, not this new Bugs Bunny. Yeah, that right there.
And one of my boys said it was better than the first one. I was like, man, bro, you sure, bro? You gassing it up.
No, but it's a good fucking movie, though. It got a great message. You know what I mean? And it talk about fatherhood. That's why, it's important. Because he was pushing his son to do some shit, and his son really didn't want to do it.
Yeah.
So that's how the whole shit ended up happening to where they got to this alternative universe and shit like that. But the shit was good though. It's a good. I done watched it like 6 times. So,
okay. Huh?
Yeah, I watched it because I got HBO.
You got the kids. You just put it on HBO Max, right? Yeah.
Yeah, HBO Max. So my middle daughter, that's her shit though. My son, he liked the first one. My middle daughter, she loved that Space Jam. I told my wife, I said, we might have to switch birthday parties, man. He might have to get something else because she loved this movie more than he do because we doing a Space Jam party for him. But she loved that movie, man. It was a good movie. I thought it was good though.
It's dope, man. It's dope. Yeah, I'm gonna check it out, man. Hell, I might watch it tonight once we jump out, man. I done went to sleep early and shit, so I'm up. That's why I was like, hey, let me tap in, man. Let boys know the merch out and give them my boy.
Yeah, we gonna support it. I'll get mine next week when I get back because I can't have it on my porch. But cool. I'll get it next week. I'll give one away on the show.
All right, cool.
Yeah, I'll definitely do that for sure. I'm not sure if DB want to holler at you. He didn't say nothing. So
yeah, DB tap in, man. Holler at me. Call in one time.
Yeah.
Whenever I've been asking for months, boy, like when is this shit finna drop? When you said next week, I'll look.
Your favorite guy.
Yeah.
Your favorite guy want to holler at you. You know, your best friend. He gonna hate you in like 20 days. So just know that. Manny Pacquiao, all-time legend, 8th division world champion. You don't know nothing about Manny Pacquiao. Errol Spence. No, it's Dallas down, man. Horns up, Dallas down.
DB on that?
Nah, I'm talking H Money, man.
Oh yeah, right. Hey, I don't know why H go against the grain so hard.
Man. Hey, Tyson Fury ain't got no integrity, man. He talking about Tyson Fury. Man, the man ain't got no integrity, man. Why you talking about
Fury's a piece of dog shit, man?
Man ain't got no integrity, man. But you know.
Trying to get in the tap in, man. I be needing that H Money energy.
Yeah, y'all be going into the chat. You be talking.
Ain't nothing like it, man.
Hey, what he tell Sugar Hill? What he say, Sugar Hill? You told me to be there. What he tell him? What he tell him?
Disgrace.
What he tell him?
You're a disgrace to Emmanuel Stewart.
Oh
Hey, listen. The same way you hung up on him that night, I had to hang up on him like that last night, bro. Hey, Prince, oh no, we can't have that.
Hey, Fred, I was out and about handling some business late one night, and I called to check on my girl and my son. I was like, "Hey, baby," I was like, "What y'all doing?" She's like, "Oh, we watching the shot." She was like, "Haney."
Yeah, that's it. Hey, ain't that cat? Hey, I don't know what me and DB was talking about, but we clicked up about that. I don't know what it was, but he said something 3 times. That shit is catchy.
Man, bro, my girl. It was like Haney. I was like,
oh my god, yeah, man, it's the funniest shit ever. Yeah, man. Oh my gosh.
It's a star, man. Like I said, I need that brim.
You next. Oh, don't worry. You next. Oh, when he's a Crawford fan, so
right.
Yeah. Once he come to Crawford, see, me and H Money had 1,000 arguments on his channel because I don't fuck around when it comes to Errol Spence and Deontay Wilder. So I'm gonna argue for hours.
Hey, you know what I'm saying? Hey man, I'm glad somebody fuck with Bud, man, because H gonna have to fight this year, man. He gonna need it, man.
Maybe October.
Man, who he gonna fight, Fred?
Zapata.
Who the fuck is that?
I don't know. He was a part. He was a part of the Mexican Revolution, the Mexican American War.
Hey, D told me some real ass shit. Whenever I be asking him, like whenever we in the gym, we talking about fights, and you know it's somebody that we don't know or some shit like that. He'll be like, "Hey, Jay, did they tell you who he was, or did we know who he was?" You know what I'm saying? So, man, are they telling us who Zapata is and trying to make this great ass storyline and you know, he's supposed to be the guy, this and this and that, or we heard about him prior. That tells you everything you need to know about a dude's resume and his level of confidence.
Right.
Everything. So
this is last fight on Top Rank, but you know, Bob Arum know how to get you in another fight. You know what I'm saying? He know how to do some shit where you think you out of the fucking contract and he puts you right back in there. Why does he keep signing back with him?
Yeah, that's retarded. Yeah,
I think it's bigger than Nino Brown though, man. You know what I'm saying?
What is it, Kyle? You think it's the guaranteed money he getting or what? His guarantee is good over there or something or what?
I'm gonna tell you it's three things because my homeboy is his best friend. My boy Steve, shout out to my dog So Cold. I was there with him at the fight, and he could do whatever the fuck he want. You know what I'm saying? If he wanna walk around in flip flops in his boxers, he could walk around like that.
Yeah,
he could do what I mean. He could go wherever he want. He could I had no backstage pass or nothing. I have none of that. It was like, oh, he with us and shit. I walk right to the back with everybody else. So that's one thing. The second thing is when you come from absolutely nothing and somebody gave you an opportunity when nobody else gave you an opportunity and they was able to make you change your whole entire family's lifestyle. Is able to put your mom in a house, your grandma in a new house. You can have as many kids as you want because of what this person did for you. It's hard to say fuck them when y'all been into it so deep. You know what I'm saying? So it's hard to be like, nah, I'm gonna get away from this motherfucker. Fuck him, because he was the only one that looked out for me when shit was bad. When I was sleeping on niggas' couches and floors and shit, he was the motherfucker that looked out for me. So it's hard. It's loyal by
loyal by okay.
You know what I'm saying? So that's what it be. But
I'm big, so I can't knock him for that.
Yeah, and then I think it's just I just think that it's Bob Arum being able to maneuver some shit in that contract, because ain't no way that he ain't got no big fight and he keep well we'll get your Pacquiao, and then he make it seem like he about to give it to him, and then he don't give it to him. It's like, oh, we won't give, we're gonna share Porter $1 million and shit like that. And it's like, you know, but if I'm Sean Porter, I'd have took that $1 million though if I was Sean Porter, because I mean, who the fuck are you fighting? You ain't got nobody. You know what I'm saying? He keep living in 2000 and what, 18, 19? Yeah, he living in 2019. He still think he won the fight and shit.
Yeah, and if he run it back with Keith after that, it's like all these dudes, man, all the upper echelon of dudes at 147 who really don't have the potential to move up. It's like, shit, what you gonna do? I only want to see Keith fight Danny so many times. I only want to see Sean fight Danny so many times. Is he fight the young bucks coming up, or shit, you move on, you know, retire, hang it up? Because I mean, a lot of dudes, Keith, Sean, Danny, like I don't really see them going to 54 and doing anything unless they trying to end up, you know, getting fucked off by some of these bigger dudes. But you know, that don't really make sense. So they really kind of, you know, back against the wall in the corner, like, what you gonna do?
H.
Yo, what's good? My brother Jay was popping.
H Money, Haney. Speaking of, what's happening, baby?
Man, good. Hey, man, my brother Jay, man, you know, me and Jay always been cool in the chat, like, and he already know, like, we got a brotherhood going on. Hey. But I didn't know my brother was with Errol Spence. That's the crazy part. Like, I found out, and I saw you was at the fight with him. You know what I mean? So, you know, shout outs to you. You know, Errol, your brother, you my brother. Is all respect. That's what I want to say. Just like that, because you my brother.
Hey, we can still rock and be bros and just agree to disagree, my nigga. That's what grown men do.
And the first thing we disagree with is Frank Martin versus Devin Haney. You know what I mean? That's the first thing we disagree with. But that's a fight I want to see, though. Like, You know what
go
I mean?
in on them. Don't hold back.
We gonna set
Don't
it
hold
up.
back.
I want to get money with him though. Like that's the thing. I think that's a great fight because Frank Martin, he do got skills. He is undefeated. He ranked top 5, I think, in one of the sanctioning bodies.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
He moving up, man. Lord willing, he gonna get that shot at that interim belt. You know, hopefully this year sometime.
Yeah, he a bad motherfucker.
Next year, so.
Yeah, he fast. He got power. You know, he's like a bigger version, I think, of Gary Russell with more power. I think like something like that. You know what I mean? Because he got skills.
But I think it's gonna be tough though. H just being 100%. I think he gonna run into that space that E got caught up in, especially as his brand grows. I think niggas gonna really be pinning it against him. Not saying Devin specifically, but just that upper echelon of fight. It's like, you know, shit. Do I really want to take this fight? Get a few more fights. Your brand ain't big enough, and you know all that. You know.
But he with Earl though. That's the thing. You know, and especially if Earl beat Manny Pacquiao. You know what I mean? He beat Pac, and say if Earl knock him out, Earl gonna be the hottest thing in boxing if he do that.
But what I'm saying though, H, is niggas still gotta want to take the fight. He can be with, you know, Man Down Promotions and be under E-Banner and all that. But shit, to me, I feel like that'll defer a motherfucker more than make him. You know what I'm saying? Be like, yeah, bet I want him.
Hey, that's why we in the shop and we got Fred. You know, Bill Haney, I know Devin take that fight. And Frank said, let Devin beat Linares and then we can talk about it. Because I talked to him on the show. So I think it's a great fight. I know Dev ain't gonna duck him. You know what I mean? Because he a bad motherfucker. And Dev will give him an opportunity. And I know we can make it happen in the barbershop.
Hey, man, well, as far as pulling the trigger on that specifically, shit, you know, that's above my pay grade. But, hey, Bill know who to contact. You know what I'm saying? That ain't nothing but a phone call away for him, somebody at his stature. So, hey, if it make money and it makes sense, Frank ain't ducking no smoke. That nigga want to be the best in the world for real. And like I was telling them boys earlier, man, he coming from selling tickets at his own shows, and he done beat niggas up for a lot less. So he ain't tripping on fighting at all. Whoever.
Yeah. Hell yeah. Like the thing is, I know Dev got a mandatory coming up. So I think it's Jojo Diaz. And Jojo Diaz, he talking about doing something else. Like he want to fight Ryan Garcia. He don't want the smoke. So Dev might have a voluntary defense. Why not with Frank Martin? You know what I'm saying? Do it for the people.
Hey man, I think it'll be a good fight. They both skilled for sure. So
hell yeah, that's a great matchup. So that's what it is, man. And I saw you out there, I think, in the UK with Kell Brook and them, you know, when I think Errol was about to fight Kell Brook, and you know what I'm saying, you got into it with some niggas, man. You was out there, you was on it.
Yeah, man. One of his little henchmen, bro, was talking. And hey, man, you know, we can converse and talk shit and all this and this and that, but you ain't finna be disrespecting my brother, man, and talking crazy to him, all that, and we out there, you know, nah, it ain't finna get nah, we ain't going like that. So, you know, he thought shit was sweet.
The Brownie situation. You gotta tell us because I remember I heard an interview where they were saying Errol was saying that they was throwing brownies at y'all and shit like that.
Oh hell yeah, walking out, yeah, that shit was crazy, bro. Like he had niggas, because of course E was in front. So E had like the little tunnel around it, but me, Derek, his dad, shit, we right behind him. So we got, you know, niggas pulling at our shirts, talking about fuck your mama and all that shit, and you a bitch, and yeah, it was crazy, bro. Them UK fans, bro, they ruthless, bro, for real. And it was crazy because the whole week, you know what I'm saying, like we was moving around in the city and shit like that. They was walking them as open arms, going to all these little different bars. You know, everybody was fucking with us and shit like that. After the fight, we couldn't go nowhere. They was like, hell nah, y'all ass ain't coming to this spot, that spot. We ain't feeding you here, none of that. I was like, man, that shit crazy.
Wow.
Because so it wasn't in London, it was in Sheffield, which is like an hour and a half away. It's an hour from Manchester and an hour from London. You know what I'm saying? And like, man, Kell Brook got that little space on lock, man. They really love him. He the dude out there. So that shit was crazy though, Kyle, for sure.
Yeah.
I ain't seen no shit like that ever.
What would you say was your biggest moment as far as being with Errol Spence? What was the biggest moment when y'all walking out in the tunnel? What was the biggest walk out of the tunnel?
Damn, that's a good question, bro. Man, probably at AT&T for the first time when it was, 45, 42,000 people there. And you know, our bro Yellow Beezy had the biggest shit, arguably the biggest song in the country with "That's on Me," and that shit wasn't COVID and walking out on that, bro. Man, I get the chills just thinking about it. That shit was crazy. Cause of course, man, in this space, when you really just working, you ain't with all the rah-rah stuff like that. It's kind of like you got your head down and you just moving forward. And it's moments like that that remind me, like, damn, like we really ain't on just on no regular shit. Like we really done came a long way. You know what I'm saying? A long way. So it was kind of like, you know, that was one of the moments for sure. I was like, damn, like, bro, he really at the top of the food chain. Like he really here, you know?
Right. Yeah. Yeah. Isn't that crazy?
That shit was crazy, man.
Nah,
hey,
in that shit.
Why does? Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No. So, because I was in LA, so I can just imagine. Because when that that Southside the Villas came on, in a 10th or 11th round, I can only imagine what it was like in Dallas when Yellow Beezy walked out. Man.
Fucking arena was singing that damn song, bro.
Oh man, I played it the whole next week. That's the first time I heard it.
That was a crazy vibe, and bro, like I said, I remember when he was on the undercards, and you know it wasn't no shit like that. So it's
right.
What you say, Fred?
Why does Earl's dad the only one to put the sweat cream on him?
Because Errol don't want nobody else touching him.
I know. I always want to ask him that.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, by default, if his dad wasn't around or something like that, of course, you know, I'd probably hit him up. But yeah, you don't want no other grown ass man that ain't your blood. You know what I'm saying? Rubbing on your back.
Okay.
So that's why. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because I noticed it when I was at the gym. Then I saw it in Ellie's videos a couple of weeks ago. I was like, because he walked across the gym to do it, and I was like, it must be like their thing or something.
Yeah, nah, it is for sure. Like you don't want a grown man there rubbing on you if it ain't your, you know, your family or shit, your pops.
Yeah, it's like when Robert Garcia, he massages their deltoids. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
When he's walking his fighters out, you know, everyone has their things. You know?
Man, what's next for Mikey, man? What y'all think, man? He ain't fought since he fought E, right?
No, he fought
Jesse Vargas.
Jesse Vargas, yeah. Jesse Vargas.
He supposed to fight Regis Prograis, they say.
Yeah, they said now they got money for it. So I definitely can see that probably going right after Canelo. You know, so because Mikey got to lose some weight, so he's 90 days out. He's pretty big right now, yeah. And he got to get the 140, pretty big.
I think that'll be a good ass fight, him and Regis.
Oh, that's gonna be a good fight. Yeah. I think Mikey timing is, but he's been out for a while. He got some fat cells now.
Yeah.
So he may be a little different, maybe a little slower, you know. But yeah, that's definitely.
What was the more gratifying win? Against Mikey Garcia or Sean Porter? What was the more?
I'd say probably Mikey, bro. Because, I mean, of course, I honestly don't feel like Sean thought he was going to win. But, you know, you had Robert on the back end. You had Mikey. Robert was saying that Mikey would take his girl and that Errol wasn't a smart fighter and all he could do was come forward and they saw something and, you know, all that shit, you know. It was funny because I was in the corner. I was talking to Pizza. I don't know if he heard me or not, but I was like, hey, what you see, Mikey? Errol was popping his shit out of it with that J. I was like, what you see? What you think?
I wasn't that close, but I was on the floor. I wasn't that close.
That shit, they had the game, all that, then, bro. But I'm telling y'all, yeah, I mean, you really can't see it on the TV, but I ain't never seen Robert and Pizza look so damn crazy and loud.
They were dejected.
Yeah, that's different, man. That's just one of those things. Like you hear all these dudes talk about, oh, you know, I got this and we gonna do this and this and that. It's real, man. When you turn out to your trainer, he looking at you like, fight. Shit.
Right.
And they ain't know what the fuck to tell Mikey. You seen him in an interview, he was like, man, bro, he had an answer for everything.
Right.
I thought they was gonna stop the fight. Normally,
Eric was telling him to.
They could have, but Mikey was telling them nah. Robert was like, Robert wanted to stop it, but Mikey was like, nah, because you know how they are, regardless of what they say and how they move, man. They ain't trying to lose to us like that.
Oh, facts. Especially them, very prideful.
So,
The funniest shit, the whole fight, he kept doing like this, like he won the fucking round. I'm like, bro, put your fucking arm down, man.
He didn't win a round.
No, not at all.
And you know,
he didn't win a he didn't win a moment.
Yeah, and you know, he was on his high horse because he was on the, I call it his nigga knocking off spree. He had
oh yeah.
He had he beat AB, he beat Bob, so he just was like, yeah, I'm knocking him off. Let me go and get E. No, sir.
Yeah.
But he picked the niggas he wanted though. He didn't just go fight niggas. You know what I'm saying? He knew what niggas to pick.
Weak. You know, that's why he tried to was like he wanted to fight E. And he was like, hey, let me go and get my lick back for my bros.
Right. Why did you say Sean didn't? You felt like Sean knew he wasn't gonna win the fight.
I mean, cause Sean know. I mean, you know, Sean know what Sean been knowing E for a long time. So he know it was gonna be different. I mean, you know, he not saying that, you know, he was just looking for a payday. But come on now,
payday.
Yeah,
you want payday?
Right. Hey, you damn, Fred.
Say it again.
You ain't got it loaded up no more.
Just payday. You want payday? I know that.
I know that.
Oh, that's your man. That's one of the best ones you got in the stash, Fred.
yeah, man.
That build up to the fight, man. I love the way Canelo was talking, and you know what I'm saying. Because I've been saying for the longest, man, if he spoke English, man, he'd be 10 times bigger than what he is. He's already big.
And he coming to Fox. And Al about to give him, man, he about to give him a Brinks truck.
Oh, you think so?
I mean, if I'm Canelo, that's the only move to make.
Yeah.
During football season, you get him, you speaking English now, as you said.
You think one fighter, they're gonna get him to do the 3-fight deal?
Nah, he's in his prime, so I would do a 1-fight deal, and on the back end of my prime, I would do a 3 to 5 fight deal, because whatever his guarantee is, it's going to be a percentage higher on the next fight if he wins, obviously.
Right.
So I definitely wouldn't do I would do a per fight deal right now.
If he wins, Fred, where does he go?
I mean, Charlo.
I mean, he already came out and said he wants Jamal after Plant.
Yeah. Man, I want to see how Canelo looks September 18th. He's active, man. He firing on all cylinders right now. You know, yeah. I don't know if I'm not sure if DB he's in the chat now, so if he wants to come in.
And that was you was talking that talk, Fred, as far as like shit. If you fighting 6 times a year, that's a different kind of sharp. You know?
Yeah, sharp, super sharp.
Somebody that's fighting 2 times at once. You know?
Yeah, we'll see it early in the fight with Caleb Plant. You know, Canelo coming out like a gangbuster in that fight. You know, it'd be his 4th fight in 9 months.
Yeah,
he clicking.
He is getting that bag. I can't knock him.
He's had a great year. Yeah, if Al gives him that 40 ball.
Oh, that's what they talk.
Yeah, because he said it's a career high. So 35 is his career high, right? 35 million. So
man, that's a whole lot. 36 minutes or 38 minutes, whatever it is.
That's ridiculous.
Win or lose or draw, man. You set for the rest of your life for real.
Yeah, Boom says Spence my favorite in that division, but him and Porter, I didn't know who won. Think that was Spence's toughest fight. Was that Spence's toughest fight?
He made it tough, man.
Come on, Kyle. Yeah, he fight Sean like that.
He made it tough.
And he really did. No bullshit.
He did. He didn't have
to fight Sean like that.
He jabbed his fucking nose off the first half of the fight.
And when you get to that level, man, you got to find different ways to challenge yourself. You know what I'm saying?
So get to the guy's own style, man. Come on.
Yeah. So Mikey, they said he couldn't box. Sean, they said he couldn't brawl. So let me bang. You know, so it's like, you know, he just showing different tools in his arsenal. But he got way more. He got a lot left. And I think if he ended up fighting Bud, he really gonna show y'all some shit for sure. Because he got some shit in the stash.
What percentage you think he's at right now? Because he said he was at 75 to 80.
Yeah,
Danny.
He ain't stopped working. I give him 100. He in dog ass shape, ripped up, shredded, strong. You know, yeah, he good, bro. And we got a chef, our dietitian chef. So he eating all this good ass food and really enjoying, really enjoying camp. So yeah, he in dog ass shape for sure, and he definitely in a good space for sure, and working hard in the motherfucker.
Yeah,
What's y'all conversations like outside of boxing?
Man, outside of boxing, that's a good question, Fred. I mean, well, now should we really talk about our kids? But when we grind camp, man, it's weird. We really just don't. We talk, but it's more so about silly shit, like maybe something we saw online,
Yeah.
or current events, some shit like that. But even like in the gym, like if EJ walk in the gym, shit, he may speak to everybody but me, and I may do the same when I leave. Like I may speak to everybody but him. It's just I wouldn't say it's weird, but it's just unique. Like, cause I know how, cause of course you hear about like a lot of fighters talking crazy in camp to their guys and all that, this and this and that. Like shit, me and E really don't have that. And it's just because I feel like I know him and know, when to holler at him about this and, different shit like that. And I know the actual work that goes in on the back end. Cause of course, yeah, people know he goes to the gym and runs, but shit, people don't see when he's on the phone talking to his girl at 11 at night, he's doing abs and shit, all throughout the day, he's disappearing, going in the closet, doing push-ups and, shit like that. So I kind of respect that and just kind of let him do his thing. So in camp, we really just don't talk a lot like that. But after, I mean, shit, we talk about little everything and travel the world. So.
What's some of the places y'all been? I seen a lot of Mexico.
Yeah, we've been to man, like 4 times. We've been to the Dominican twice, been to England, been to Toronto.
Yeah, T-Dot is a great city.
Man, I love Toronto.
Man, I want to go there so bad.
It's one of them hidden gems, man.
Oh man,
so clean, and man, the people are so nice.
Super
man, this old white lady, when I came in town, I think I might have told the story. I'm not 100% sure, but when we went out there, of course, this was back when whenever you're
y'all fought out there, right?
Huh?
Y'all fought in Toronto, right?
2014. He fought. What's the one dude name? What's the one guy's name? I forgot his name, but yeah, we fought out there, and this was back in the day. Whenever if you flew international, it didn't automatically transfer. Like you had to call your cell phone company and let them know that you're going out the country, and they'd have to tap you in or whatever network it was in the city. So I couldn't go with my phone on. So whenever I first got to Canada, like I had to go to my hotel, call back home long distance, and have my mother call for me to get my service cut on.
Mm-hmm.
So I didn't have a phone, and I had to navigate from the from the airport all the way to my hotel, and it was a pretty long journey. Man, this older white woman took me from my hotel all the way and walked me all the way to my hotel, man. And I was like, damn, like I would have thought she probably would have been scared of me. I'm from, America.
Downtown?
Huh?
Where was your hotel in downtown?
Yeah, downtown.
On Bay Street? Where was it?
Yeah, it was around King
Bay Street. Yeah, that shit live down there.
Yeah, it's crazy. And during the Toronto Film Festival.
Oh yeah. That's a big time.
Man, I didn't even know what the hell that was, but then after some of the big movies came out and they were like that it broke into Toronto Film Festival, I was like,
TIFF. It's called TIFF, Toronto International Film Festival. Yeah. Kelly Thompson, how is EJ handling all the hate comments and doubters online, and how is Blu-ray sessions coming?
Oh man, he love it, man. He's screenshotting shit.
He screenshot. I know. I learned that about him in the Mikey Garcia fight. He said he be screenshotting. he be motivating the shit. He asked you the questions.
That shit just fuel him. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, like man, when it's all said and done, man, people to see, man, like shit, I can't. Like somebody asked me today when I was at this place handling some business. They were like, man, how many hours a day does he train? I was like, man, probably like 7, 8. He's always working, always doing something. Like he just can't sit still, and it's not more so just because he naturally just likes it. It's just because he don't want anybody having that edge on him. And he knows he's out working the competition, that he's always gonna be out in the ring and gonna perform at a high level. But yeah, Blu-ray sessions, man, they going good, man. Blu-ray know his stuff, man. He a different kind of dude, and I mean, y'all probably don't know, but man, Blue a little older, man. Blue like 40 or 39, 38. And if you seen his body on his Instagram, man, he looked like he like 22.
Yeah, he in dog shape.
You know what I'm saying? And it's not just it don't just look good, he pause. But like he can crank out some shit. Like Blue do fuck around like 400, 300 push-ups straight, like crazy shit, you know. He doing all types of stuff, man. So she going good though. They working. And he gonna be ready for sure.
What do you think? Do you think the doubters make him put him at his best, or that's just how he is? Period.
Nah, that's just how he is, man. He just gonna work hard regardless if you talking, if you ain't talking. He just want to be the best and don't like losing.
When Errol move up, would he fight Jamel?
They got the same trainer.
Yeah, it'd be tricky. Yeah, I don't think so. I mean, you hear him talking about it, and I know they asked Mel publicly, and he came out on record and was like that. You know, he gonna campaign at 154, but that was. I mean, you're right, Kyle. I don't know how the hell that would work, so I don't think so. I think shit. Once Jamel get by the time EJ would want to move up, Jamel will be unified and won't have nothing left to prove. Because after he beat Castaño, and he unified, undisputed. It's like shit. What, you just gonna defend that 10 times and fight all these young dudes? Nah, bro. He gonna move up.
Yeah. Tell me your perspective of Errol since the car accident, like, and your relationship, your development, his development.
Man, to be honest, I mean, I think it really, it was definitely a situation where I feel like he came out a better person. I think it really just made more give him the push to focus on getting some of his affairs in order as far as like his kids and really just tap in with his family, and keeping everything, willing everybody back in, and really spending time with them instead of just getting caught up in moving and going here and traveling here and doing this and this and that. But it's not something that he just walks around talking about it, that we just talked about post situation. But that's one of the things, me personally, with just being around, I can feel like he's really tightened up on, and I feel like he's taking it from that for sure.
How about this new car?
Which one?
well, tell us what he got.
Nah, he got this nice Dodge Ram truck, man. It's a TRX. It's only like 702 of them made. And it's it's fast as hell. 702 horsepower.
Shit.
Yeah, and that's fast as hell for a big truck, though. And he got him a little Navigator, man. That that's pretty special. Wink, wink. You know what I'm saying? We call it the tank, so he riding around in that, man. He just, he living life, man. But he modest, man. He ain't buying nothing crazy or out here buying 5 cars and no shit like that, man. He trying to keep it in the bank, man, and invest and do different shit like that. Set himself up to be good long term instead of just for the now.
How did y'all meet each other?
Man, I've been knowing Ebro since I was in the 3rd grade, man.
Really?
Yeah.
On the basketball court?
Nah. Just walking home. We stayed on the same side of town.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and he was, he was quiet, but he was popular. Shit, I was popular, so you just gonna naturally run into each other walking home. He really, I ain't never told this, but he really got me in my first fight, man, instigating. I was in like the 6th grade. It was this, I was popular, man, but I never really, but I talked to everybody and. Didn't treat anybody different or wasn't walking around with my head on my ass and nothing like that. But it was a guy, for some odd reason, man, he just didn't like me. And EJ, I remember like it was yesterday. He came up to me one day in school. He was like, "Hey, bro," he was like, "Man, Michael Foster want to fight you." And I'm like, "Want to fight me?" And he was like, "Yeah, bro." He said, "You think you too cool?" I'm like, "Think I'm too cool?" And he just walked off. And they followed me home, and shit. We ended up brawling out on the way home one day, man. It was crazy.
6th grade. Appreciate you, Kevin. Thank you, dog.
Yeah, man. Funny story, but yeah, that's how we rocked, though, Kyle. Man, we met walking home, man. Back in the gap.
Yeah. Last question: if Keith Thurman grows back his hairline, will you fight him? No, that's not what he said. Last question: if Thurman wins the WBA from Ugas, does EJ still fight Crawford next or finish cleaning up his side of the street?
Nah, I feel like he definitely go ahead and make it make sense on this side for sure. Of course, he came out on record said he don't really fuck with Keith. So, I feel like if Keith beat Ugas and got the and got the belt, that'd be the only way he'd probably even think about entertaining a fight with Keith for sure. Because at the end of the day, shit, EJ gonna do, what he says. So he said he gonna be undisputed, and I believe 100% he gonna get that. Shit, that means he'd have to fight him if he beat Ugas. But does he beat Ugas? That's the question. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if Keith got anything left. He been out of the ring for a minute.
Yeah.
Ain't really, he doing a lot of talking, but even in the gym, he looking all right. But shit, talking about he don't got the hunger for the sport and all that shit anymore a couple years ago. So is he gonna beat Ugas? Because Ugas still out here trying to win, and we know he want to be the best. So I guess we'll see.
LV Slugger says, "What's EJ's max weight? 160. EJ versus Canelo one day."
Yeah. He's not going to 168 or no shit like that. I mean, he said what he said. I mean, I think maybe a catch weight might make sense if Canelo is saying that he can't make 160 and the bag is right. I feel like he might meet him somewhere in the middle if it's for something crazy, because at the end of the day, he about his bread. So
yeah.
And I know and we didn't see Canelo out and about, man. He ain't just the biggest dude, man. So
yeah, he's short. He's real short. He's like a tank.
Yeah.
He's
eat up bigger for sure in camp. So I know fighting the dude at Canelo weight, shit, that ain't gonna be no problem at all.
Right. I'm not sure if DB want to chime in or not, but he hasn't called
man,
in.
DB sleep, man. DB playing, man. I'm disappointed my boy done left me hanging and ain't tap in. Even my boy H called in. I ain't just calling. H Bean did checked in. Boy.
Oh man. Yeah, I guess not. But yeah, I got them shirts coming out, man. We definitely, obviously, we gonna support, man, and it's just it's cool. Tell Errol we said thank you too for everything that he did for Jaquan. You were the actually person I spoke to, so as it pertains to
all love, man. Shout out our boy Jaquan, man. He be hitting me every now and then, just checking in with me. Good.
Oh, that's what's up. I talked to him on IG.
That was a big fucking deal, man.
Nah,
that was a huge fucking deal, man.
And that's what it's all about. And my boy came to the fight, put him ringside. He enjoyed himself, man.
He had a great time. Oh, for sure he had a great
time.
I
wish he would have got more coverage, though. I wish that would have got more coverage.
I don't know why Fox didn't pick that up, dog. Why Fox didn't pick that up?
Hey, man, who knows? I mean, I think I might have mentioned it, but at the end of the day, man, it really ain't even about Fox picking it up, man. Jaquan will remember that for the rest of his life. You know what I'm saying? And if he don't, if he never won, God forbid, won another fight, shit, he know that he was a real nigga. You know what I'm saying? And he looked out. So shit, at the end of the day, that's what it's all about.
Yeah. Yeah, that's I mean, maybe in the future when y'all do y'all quarter century documentary or something like that,
Right. Put that in there. Yeah.
That
was huge, man. That was because that's like, you don't have to do shit. You know what I mean? You really don't. If you know what I mean, you don't even have to do it. And for him to do that, man, that's amazing.
That's a simple phone call, man, and just taking some time out and sending some information over. Simple as that, man. So,
right. What makes Derrick James special?
Man, what makes Derrick special, man? He's humble and he always stays grounded and he wants to get better. Like a lot of people don't know, man, D still work. You know what I'm saying? He got 2 unified world champions. He still go to work every single day.
Right.
He's not content at all. Like he wants to get better. He's always learning and trying to, even just better himself as a person. Like if you think about it, Derrick is the most in shape trainer in boxing right now.
I see
Nobody
that.
said like Derrick got more abs than me.
That's what's up.
So that's, man, when you got a fighter like that, even like if y'all look on just how he work with E, like Bomac fat ass ain't moving around like Derrick.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? With holding the mids, Freddie Roach. I mean, Freddie do a little moving, but guys like that, they ain't really moving around. Derrick is drenched in sweat whenever he finishes. Every single day. And not only does he train E, but he trains Burley. Burley Brooks, shout out Burley, man. He coming too, man. He gonna be on the card. Right. He trained Frank, he trained E, he trained Jamel, and Jamel in Houston. So he traveling, getting with him, coming back and still making sure everybody good. So man, he's on top of working a job.
He said he works 7 days a week.
Man, Derrick is a dog. You know,
Yeah, that's what's up.
That's the question I got for you.
The phone line's been open. I don't know what you're talking about. Phone line's been open for about 30 minutes.
Yeah, DB, you playing?
Yeah, phone lines. I'm looking dead at it. Like
Do you think Jamel should spend more time in Dallas as it pertains to training?
I mean, that's tough. That's tough for me to make a call on, Kyle. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, shit, I ain't Jamel. I don't know his situation. He just had a newborn son, so I mean, shit. You know, we got a situation now where we relocated, to make things a little easier for camp. But I haven't just been spending the night in the camp house as much because shit, I got a 4-month-old son. You know, all about balance. So it is when you got a family and you trying to balance everything and keep everybody happy. So I can't, make that call to Jamel, but I wouldn't say that it would hurt. He means.
Because I mean, when him and Earl trained together that time,
yeah.
I mean, they both look their best. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that was a different camp, man. And the next, I mean, if you ever talk to Brian, ask him about it. You know what I'm saying? Like Brian was here the whole time. He was like, man, that was some of the best sparring he's ever seen.
I mean, just looking at it on TV it was crazy.
Nah, it was epic, bro. It was epic. And even like Jamel, like he's outspoken and he runs around and does this and that, but Jamel don't get enough credit, man, for how hard he works, man. He a dog too. Jamel gonna train. He gonna stay in shape. Like you think about it, you don't ever see Jamel blown up ever.
No.
He always in shape, bro. He always working. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta attest to that. I feel like he picked up some of that parts when he was in Dallas. From working with E and seeing him train like he trained. So, but now that was
DBZ. What's up?
They done let the shackles off me. They done took
oh man, okay. What's up, DB?
What's cracking, Jay?
Not much, man. Just grinding, bro. You know how it is.
Yeah, man. They had the ringer on, but they had it on. They had the ringer on, but had the phone on silent.
Yeah. So you say Fred was trying to stop you shine, huh?
Yeah. Censorship, boy. It's a motherfucker.
you done broke on through though, man. Hey, they say that's how real niggas do it, man.
That's it. You know what I'm saying? Today is my Juneteenth. You know what I mean?
Right.
Hey, look, listen, I wanted to ask you this, and I asked EJ a similar question. So you know how fighters always say, man, I'm in the best shape of my life. This is the best training camp I ever had.
Yeah.
So, EJ made some reference to this being one of those right there. But what camp can you look back at and compare this one to? And how was that performance?
That's a good ass question, DB.
I usually ask the good ones.
Right. Man, to be honest, man, I'd and this might, be a little cliche, but I'd say shit, Danny, bro. Cause he was coming off like people don't know, man, like shit. Bro, he worked for you talk about a 12-week training camp. Man, this nigga was working all year. 2 weeks out the hospital, he was walking the stairs. Then it went from walking the stairs to running them motherfuckers. Then before you know it, I'm looking at him in the hospital, blown up like a balloon. Y'all seen the damn picture, to chiseled up and looking like shit. He wasn't touched by nothing. You know what I'm saying? So same way, like I telling them earlier, DB, shit, that Sunday after the fight, shit, we, fam all came together. We was posted up, ate good, this and that shit. Then we going outside, getting in 7 miles, and he ain't stopped since. He been working, bro. So yeah, I say that fight, for sure, because he's a competitor. You got to find different reasons to motivate you and to keep you going once you've reached a certain level at whatever it is you're doing. So all the doubt and people picking Manny to win and saying that he gonna do this and he ain't gonna do this and he ain't gonna do that. Shit, that fuel him, bro. So I feel like, he ready. So if I had to compare it to any camp as far as like work ethic wise, I say the Danny Garcia camp for sure. Cause he working, man. He working year round, nonstop.
Yeah. If you could look back at all of the fights and go, this was a decent training camp, but damn, he had a hell of a performance against a good opponent, who would that be?
So hold on, ask me that one more time.
Yeah. So, you know, you look back and some of the camps are like, sometimes you know when you got a great camp, and you can look at people and tell when the camp is great. Otherwise, you know, it's just like it's just a regular run of the mill camp.
Yeah.
Then you get in there with the dog, and you show your grit, and your grit overcomes the, I don't want to really say lack of preparation, but the kind of the, you know what I mean? Like just the run of the mill every day. These are the things that I have to do.
Right.
And not that I want to do them, not that I'm really driven for it.
That's a good ass question. Let me see, DB. I say, man, maybe Sean Porter, because I mean he came out on record and said, I mean, shit, he really wasn't even doing push-ups or abs like that for that fight. So for him to go in there, you know, make the adjustments that he made and shit, have to dig it out all the way up into him knowing he possibly may have needed that knockdown in the 11th round to, you know, separate the margins. Shit, that was one of those fights for sure.
Yeah, that's one of my favorite fights. And shout out to my brother Jay Dixon. He said he looked like a gladiator against Brooke. Yeah, that's one of my favorite fights too.
Yeah,
I love that.
He had to dig for that. Yeah, that's a good one too. Because I mean, a lot, you know, shit, it was 30,000 against 20, you know, out there. So he definitely had to dig for that. And Kel, he didn't say it. You know, Kel, man, he rehydrated, looking like he was somebody private security or middle linebacker. Man, he was a big dude. He was strong too. Kel can fight, man. You know, I hate the way his career ended like it did as far as with the back-to-back injuries. But, man, as far as, like, being a dog and really being skillful and, you know, having that grit and being a good fighter, man, Kel's a hell of a fighter for sure. Case in point, I mean, with Bud, we ain't seen Bud busted up like that. Kel was busting the shit out of his ass with that damn jab. But, you know, shit, Kel ain't got no chin no more. He been cracked too much, so.
Yeah, that's true. I'm going to ask you this biased question.
All right.
If EJ pound for pound king in boxing right now?
In my opinion, yes. But to the public, they're giving it to Canelo only because, you know, I think the hype behind him and the brand exposure. I think if Canelo had this, I mean, if he had the same exposure that Canelo did, he'd be pound for pound. Because when you think about it, like, I don't really, putting Bud in front of him doesn't make sense. Because shit, when you think about resumes, you know, no knock to what he's accomplished, I think Bud is a hell of a fighter. But shit, opposition wise, I mean, you know, Bud doesn't have near as many champions on his resume as E. You know what I'm saying? And even like Canelo, like, you know, Canelo's cool, but the Yildirim fight, I'm a fan of Canelo. I fuck with Canelo, but the Yildirim fight, come on, bro. EJ ain't taking no fights like that. So it's like, you know, Kovalev was a dog, but at one point in time, but shit, that was kind of a cakewalk. He was on his way out. So resume-wise, I think EJ is number one pound for sure. But brand exposure-wise, I think that's the only reason why he's not put at the forefront as like a Canelo or somebody like that, for sure.
Yeah, you know, I think the reason why a lot of media start to choose Canelo, because for a while, after Floyd and Dre retired, then it was kind of like that was the general consensus that it was Bud. But I think, you know, Fred alluded to this too. A lot of the black fighters start to deferring to Canelo, and that started to make it where it was a battle between Bud and Canelo being the top guy. And even EJ a lot of times too. He likes Canelo and he always mentions it. So and you know, Jermell and a lot of these top dudes and these black fighters. So if they saying it, the media like shit. This makes it easy for us to say Canelo. You know what I mean?
And no, you're right. And two, let me not take that away from Canelo because I gotta mention it. Just what he's doing in the different weight divisions. I'm not gonna lie. I feel like that kind of gives him an edge too. Even though he's doing it strategically, he's still bouncing up and fighting all these weight classes. So I feel like that's part of the reason too why, you know, they kind of give him the edge over E.
Yeah. And he's also
hold on, you ain't.
Say it again. Your phone cut up.
No, I said you and Kyle were talking at the same time. I couldn't hear neither one.
I was saying he's also a drug cheat though. Canelo Alvarez.
Yeah, I mean, you know, Kyle, I'm not with the cheating either, bro, and I feel you on that wholeheartedly. But if he would have looked looked suspect that second time with Triple G, then maybe. But I mean, shit, to me, bro, he blew Triple G out the water that second fight, bro. So it's kind of like shit. He ain't need the drugs, you know, evidently. So
he had a nice cycle already.
Like, hey man, hey, maybe you're right, bro. Because I have heard about, you know, the cycle and doing all that shit. Sometimes you can filter it out before they start testing and all that. But hey, they caught him the first time, so.
Yeah, Jordan, were you with EJ when he had that run-in with Bud backstage?
Nah, man, I can't remember where I was, but I wasn't there. That was one of the few trips that I didn't make. But I mean, I mean, all our boys was there. Why you ask that, DB?
No, I just remember when one of Bud homies was talking.
Yeah, he was. Yeah,
him real hard and said
he was finna get touched on. And I ain't talking about annoying. You said what?
EJ was telling Bud, "Get your nigga."
Yeah.
Tell your nigga to shut his mouth.
If two dudes like that are talking, bro, let them talk. You don't intervene, and you know you stepping out your place, bro. You know, let them dudes handle what they do, man. That dude wasn't no boxer. You know, like what you? Come on, man.
Yeah, that shit was hilarious to me, man. I thought EJ was getting ready to take off on him.
Nah, that was definitely one of the doper moments in boxing. Cause I mean, a lot of people don't know. Shit, he pulled up for that. You know, he knew Bud was gonna be there. Just like you hear Bud talking about he knew EJ was gonna be there. No, because that wasn't no damn that wasn't no PBC card.
Right.
So it's like, nah, like EJ really be on that, man. That's why when people be talking about all scared and this and that, I'm like, man, he didn't beat up people for way less, bro. They got nothing to do with no scared. Just we ain't taking care of no grown ass men over here. You gotta pay like you weigh and pull your weight, man.
Yeah, man, I love that right there.
This ain't the Salvation Army, DB. We ain't making no donations, man.
And that's a fact. Earlier, you talked about the having a nutritionist now. Outside of that, and of course, he's back with Blu-ray. But I mean, just in all, what's the biggest difference in preparation from this camp to everything that he's done in the past?
That's another good one. Honestly, DB, man, I think. I mean, I know you said outside of it, but in reality, DB, it's really just a dietitian, man. That's it, bro. Errol, EJ is consistent, man. He gonna put that work in, bro. Every single time. He gonna do the road work. He gonna go to the gym. He gonna spar. You know, he gonna do that. So I feel like well, you know what? Not having the dietitian and the freedom mentally that he gets from not having to worry about what he's gonna eat. That's the difference, DB. That's the difference, man. He's like, you ought to see him, bro. He like a little kid in a candy store. He be like, hey, chef, what we eating tonight? You know what I'm saying? He'll be sitting at the table waiting like it's Christmas. Because we've been, I think Elliot been in town probably like a month now, right around a month. And shit, we still haven't had the same thing yet. This dude be cooking his ass off. You know,
yeah, his variety is good too. I'm glad it's not just about cutting weight now, but now that he's got a nutritionist there and somebody with the food science, so they can give him performance foods as well. You know what I mean? So yeah, I'm excited for this. Blu-ray's got some, you know, I guess we would call them some legendary sessions. Have you been a part of those physically, not just watching the sessions, but have you gone through one of the workouts with EJ and Blue?
I think you might be frozen.
Jordan, you frozen.
Oh.
He'll beam back in, I'm sure.
Analog. Yeah. Yeah. What up, cuz Kyle?
Man, what's going on, my guy, man? You know, I'm ready to go now. I got my merch. You know what I'm saying? For the fight, I'm ready to go, man. I can't wait to get that $300, boy. I ain't got no free money like that in a while. That's just gonna be a great donation I'm about to get, boy, come August 21st.
Yes, indeed. Fred, you started pistachios early?
Yeah, I had to. Yeah, I was Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Oh, DB, I gotta ask you. I know it ain't MMA Thursday and no shit like that, but is that fight gonna be for fans or is it gonna be like no fans? You know what I'm talking about? What's Brad name? They're supposed to fight for the bull.
Damn. Can you hear him, Fred?
Yeah.
I didn't hear what he said.
MMA fight for fans or something like that.
Is the fans gonna be able to go or is it no fans? The fight on the 31st.
Be able to go or no fans?
Tell them the Bellator fight.
The Bellator fight.
He said fans or no fans for the Bellator fight?
Yeah.
Bellator?
Yes. Oh yeah. Yeah, here in LA. Yeah.
When is that? When and where is that?
AJ, it's gonna be at the Forum.
When is it?
It is
31st.
Saturday?
It's this week?
No, 31st.
No, next Saturday.
Yeah.
That's gonna be fire. You should, guys, Brody. We should go actually.
Yeah, that's easy.
See, that's what we need to do.
I won't be in town. I won't be in town. Damn, I won't be in town.
Hey, DB, get your Instagram back so you can DM me.
Yeah, man. I don't know why I ain't just didn't start another one and shit and just put a one behind it. or two or something like that. And yeah,
because I'm trying to go because that next day, we fucking with Fred.
Are you staying here the whole weekend?
Yeah, because so me and the wife, I'm talking to her right now because she should be done with her externship by that weekend. I know she's gonna be off on that Sunday, so if I can pull a stunt, I'm gonna pull a stunt. But I know for damn sure we both gonna be there on that Sunday though.
Okay.
Yeah, we already talked about it, so we're gonna be there that Sunday. I ain't gonna see DB that Sunday, so I'm trying to see him that Saturday.
Okay.
Yeah. The whole family coming, or just you and the wifey?
Just me and the wife.
Okay. Right. Okay. Yeah, we'll get up. Yeah, we'll definitely get up.
We try to do a quick flight.
Are you flying in?
Hell yeah, I ain't fucking around, man. That driving shit, man.
That'd be great to see because I get in Sunday. So I as soon as I get in like at 8 or 9 in the morning Sunday.
Yeah. Oh, you get back in the morning. Good.
Yeah, so I go straight to the screening. Yeah, so that's what it is, man.
The screening's in the morning?
No, I'm just saying.
Oh shit!
It's at
go home, change up, and then head out
about 2 p.m. or something like that. Yeah. So.
Oh, you said straight to. Well, yeah. Then again, you get in at 8, which is 9. So yeah, you're right. Yeah. Kyle, you'll be here on Friday.
So I'm probably gonna come that Saturday morning.
Where you staying?
Oh.
Shit, I'll probably get like a little hotel or something, or something. I don't know. I'm trying to figure that out right now, because my cousin stays in Rancho.
No, that's not. No, don't do that.
Hell no. Is JB your cousin, Kyle?
No. My cousin Dre. But shit, that motherfucker be driving back and forth and shit. So that's why I said that he be moving around and shit. That's why because I don't know, he had a spot in downtown LA, like a little condo. I don't know if he still got it or not, but that's where I was at when I at the EJ fight. I was at the condo in downtown. That shit was crazy.
Rancho is like,
shit, it's like going from San Mateo,
San Jose. Yeah, whatever it is.
Yeah, hell no.
Nah, it's man paid $100 for the hotel room.
Yeah, when you drive back, it's gonna be the next day.
Yeah, because of the gas too and the time. So,
okay.
Yeah, you can find $100 hotel. You know,
for sure.
That'll
Hey, Mir said we're not trying to hear y'all itinerary.
Oh yeah. I'm just because he don't know how far Rancho is. Shit, that's like a different county. Maybe it is San Bernardino County.
Damn, they say it's like 45 minutes. God damn.
40 to 45 minutes. It ain't no 40. Don't listen to him.
Hey, it's funny thing is, if I went on the phone right now, I'd have been like, Cal, man, come on with that shit. Well, now I'm on the phone stuck in Kyle Webb and shit, talking about itineraries. God damn.
Oh, it's easy. It's easy to get caught up, man. You know. Damn. Ain't no show. Ain't no boxing session tonight, man. This shit was this shit over with.
Yeah.
Over with.
Big fact.
Oh man, last night was good, bad, and ugly. You know what I'm saying? But it was good. It ended great.
It was good.
Yeah.
And I want to be clear too. I'm gonna say this, and it's just one. People show them who they are. When a man talks about money or your kids, I don't deal with that. And I'm not a turn the cheek other guy. That's not who I am. I'm not bred that way. And when you know a man's intent, I don't fuck with it. And I live and die by it. And I thought Brandon was very disrespectful about my daughter. And I saw plenty of y'all defending him. And I thought that was wrong because everyone felt his intent when he said that. And the first thing I am is a man. The second thing I am is a father. Period. And I stand on it. And I'm never going to deviate from who I am instinctively. I can deal with all the other shit. Yeah, rah. That's cool. But to insinuate that my daughter's a hoe? Nah. My daughter's next? I ain't fucking with that. Period. And I don't care if he ever comes back. And I mean it. And I stand on it. And that's just what I feel. Because I know what weak niggas sound like. I grew up in the hood. I know what weak niggas sound like. Oh, I got more money than you. Fuck your girl. Fuck your kids. Nah, I ain't. And I stand on it. And that's just that's just who I am. Everyone heard it. And I'm cool with it. So that's it. So y'all were questioning about that damn thing. I don't trust him. Just like he don't trust me. So we're even. And that's it.
Well, yeah.
Well, I hate to be like, but that's just who I am instinctively. Like I'm a man at the end of the day, you know, and that's it. I'm not taking no. He's talking to a man. He's not talking to my daughter. He's talking to me. That's it. So,
Santos, if you want to get on, I'll open it. I'm gonna open it up, but I for damn sure ain't staying up because I gotta be at work at 4 a.m. You know what I'm saying? This was good shit though, Fred.
It being a great show though, man. We went from a fighter that's.
I mean, I like that guy too, man. As a fighter, I tried to interview him before, but
he plays hard. He fights hard. You know, he's a hell of a fighter. And the first half of his career is not the same as the second half of his career. And you know, I think I told you guys during COVID, those undercard fighters are struggling. Yeah, they go on the fights. They looking cool. They looking cool and all that. But I want to answer that since he answered that. My intent wasn't to be disrespectful. And when I said, would you allow, I want to know your moral compass when I asked DB, Reggie, and you, would you allow your daughter to be the 10th wife? I wasn't being disrespectful. And it was only brought up 30 minutes later when you challenged me on it. And but his intent, I thought that was disgusting. My daughter's 3 years old. Period. And I mean what I say. You can't let no man come in my house, eat in my kitchen, and talk about my family. This is my house. Period. I've never disrespected nobody's kids. I don't care how heated the argument is. I've never even called y'all a coon. Because I know how divisive that word is. That word is worse than nigga. And that's it. And this has been building for such a long time. And the same thing I tell him, the same thing I told Real Rap. You can't talk about my kids, dog. I don't play that. I'm the same person online I am in person. I don't play that shit, man. I can't. I'm raising these kids to be great people. Maybe it's extreme. Hey, I don't know. But you can't come in my house and eat in my kitchen. I don't think no man in the chat would allow that. His intent was disgusting. To say that shit, then hop off. Hope your daughter ain't next, huh? Come on, man. She's 3 years old, man. You know how old my daughter is. Come on, man. I think it's distasteful. And I stand on it. So I can handle the stuff about the movie. I get death threats every day, y'all. From Mustafa, Alim. I get death threats every day. You think I care? I don't care about the death threats. I ain't worried about that. But I stand on it.
If y'all want to know what happened, there's an interview on the boxing section.
Yeah.
That y'all can see. All right. Now, I didn't mean to get, I wasn't even trying to bring that up. I was just talking about this.
No, but I saw them talking in the chat. It's not, I don't care about I mean, come on, man. And we've had this discussion online. DB and I have had this discussion about when a man talks about a man's family or his money, that is weak. I would never disrespect. I don't question how much money you make. I ask, how can I help you? How can I be an asset to you? I don't say, oh, I hope your daughter becomes a hoe. I hope your daughter don't be next. I mean, you calling her a hoe. I don't stand for that shit at all.
Terrence Bailey, I'm not reposting that, man. I'm not doing that. Y'all gonna have to timestamp your damn self, man. I'm not doing that.
No,
shit, I didn't even listen. I didn't even want that last night. That wasn't even what I wanted. After it was cool for a second, but I didn't want that all that extra shit. I was trying to get off the hard shit for a while because we didn't even get to laugh like we wanted. I was trying to laugh and shit like. You know what I'm saying?
It's the intent. I didn't have no intent when I said his intent was to be disrespectful. Right. And everybody knows that. So stop defending wrong. Don't sit in here and defend wrong. And that's what I stand on. And his intent was up to 100. Everyone heard it. Don't act like you're not a man now. Don't act like you're not a parent now. I know. No one. I know, Reggie. I know. Anyways, DB.
Yeah, Kyle. Listen to the. Don't listen to the hype in the chat. Don't repost nothing.
I ain't DB, man. You know how my channel is. I don't even really. I be trying to minimize that shit as much as possible, man. You know. The
man has been talking so reckless about me for a month and a half now. So it's malice and forethought. We not gonna act like we don't know.
I mean, because everybody stopped when he said it. Everybody paused because he was like a mic drop and then he left. So that's why everybody stopped like, oh shit, hold on.
Yeah, it was basically saying, "Hey, your woman's a bitch." Like it was so out of pocket. It was so out of pocket. I don't give a fuck if you on a cul-de-sac or on a hood. It was disrespectful. Okay, and I can tell the malice. The malice. I don't have malice when I'm disagreeing with you. I don't want to disrespect you when I'm debating you. That's like, do I want to be right? Yes, but I'm not gonna disrespect you, and I'm definitely not gonna disrespect your kids now. Like, I don't want to fight a grown man over his child. I'm not in the mood to being drugged down the street or being shot or being stabbed. I'm not that. I'm just saying that it's not that. I just think that the man has been attacking me for a month, and when you go as low as a man's kids, he has no respect for me. So why would I invite him in my house? Period.
Kudos Central BXO. It wasn't for you, bro. Nobody was talking about you.
So, and
yeah, this was about another show from last night.
Oh yeah. I mean, he came in with his guns blazing. I'm not attached to the argument. I'm really not. Like, I tell you guys this all the time. I'm playing to your emotions. I was playing to his emotions. I didn't care. And he was, but it's been building up for a month and a half. That's it. Same thing with real rap. You ain't gonna talk about my kids, dog. Not in my house. On your platform, you can do whatever you want. But you gonna come in my house, eat my food, and don't pay for shit? Come on, what type of nigga am I? Come on, man. Cut the shits, man. Oh, we all grown men in here, man. We all grown men. I politely told real rap, I don't want you here. You let the nigga get away with it once, twice, but the intent, it's the intent. So, anyways, so that's where I'm at.
Right on. And Jay is back in the chat now. He must have got his phone charged up.
Yeah, he's sitting next to the wall right now.
Yeah, so Jordan, you heard the hard questions coming, so you decided to play Canelo, huh? Mm-hmm. And duck out on me. It's all good. I'm gonna catch you back in here, and we're gonna have you answer them tough questions. Yeah, over there with that Dallas Mavericks Wi-Fi. Yeah, get that up out of here. All right, let me see. What else? Who we got in here tomorrow?
Nobody.
All right. Where you at, Kyle? I can't see the screen. Kyle, where you at?
Man, well, we're supposed to do listen, if Jay come on my channel, I'll do a all-nighter and we'll do the Errol Spence.
He going to bed. He just said he going to bed.
See, we go. That's it. Y'all can talk about the fight though, man. Y'all got it, man. We can do it, man. We can we can make it happen. You know what I'm saying? You know, I'll open it up. Cam is in the chat, so he up, so he can let niggas on and all that stuff. It's already queued up and shit like that. Yeah, man. Yeah, y'all know, man. The words of the great philosopher, Lil E, man. Breathe air and live life. And niggas wouldn't even let me leave last night, man. I was trying to leave. I was trying to get the hell out of there.
For sure. I'm definitely going to bed.
Yeah, man.
Oh, he said he ain't going to bed, so hit him.
Oh, okay. Well, shit. So all right.
No, he said, nah, Fred, going to bed.
Oh, going to bed. Okay.
He said, not me. I tried to.
Fred going to bed or he's going to bed? Which one is it?
No, he said not me about going out. He said he tried to get back in.
Oh, I gave him the link.
Oh, he said beam me back in, LOL. You gotta put the link in the chat, Fred.
I did 3 times.
He said Fred going to bed, DB.
I am. I gotta get up and
yeah, Cam, yeah, he is. You see, Kyle?
Lincoln gotta go. Lincoln, I gotta take Lincoln to school. That's it.
What'd he say?
He said, "Kyle, closing out your show."
I ain't did shit. I ain't did shit. Hey, DB, what are you excited for?
You by the wall. You by the wall.
Hey man, hey man, the chat. See, y'all done forced me back in here, man. Fred was trying to take his ass to sleep. Fred ain't slick.
Hey, I owe him from last night because the niggas kept me up all night last night, man. I was trying to get the hell out of there last night, man. They kept me up,
Nah, Kyle, I'll tap in with you, man. We can let Fred go to bed, man. But
you gonna go to the boxing section?
Yeah, I ain't tripping.
Okay.
But really, DB was talking like I was ducking smoke. DB, nah, man, we ain't ducking no smoke.
Can't be ducking smoke, homie.
Like I said, Fred was trying to get off this mug, man. Don't let him fool y'all. It's all love, though. I know that nigga, man. He ain't slick.
I was, man. I ain't gonna even lie to you. I want to go get a second. I want to go get round 2. That's what I really wanted. I ain't gonna even lie to y'all niggas.
Hey, DB, we can take the smoke, man. We can take it over there to Kyle shit if you want to, man. Because I told Fred ass, man, I went to sleep early, so shit, I'm up.
Oh, okay, perfect. Yeah.
I ain't even gonna lie to you, man. Yesterday when we was on Kyle, I fell asleep on top of the desk.
Dang.
And yeah, I fell asleep right as we was talking. I fell asleep on top of the desk, and I jumped up at about 5 o'clock in the morning, thinking, all right, come on, move around for a second, and I'm gonna lay down and lay down proper for about 2 to 3 hours. And man, I've been up ever since. So I'm beat. I'm beat, and I ain't did no workout, no real workout today. So I'm gonna try to get a little 15-minute workout in, and yeah, I'll be listening, but yeah, in terms of like interacting.
Nah, I'm messing with you now. You good. But nah, I ain't never I know you asked me that question before I got thrown up out of here. But yeah, I ain't hell no, I'm fucking around Blu-ray, bro. I tried. You gotta work out. I have to work out for like a month, man, to get into shape to do some shit like that. I ain't